Do not attempt to adjust your seat.
It's the only way to ride, brother. The only way to ride.
You got me a round ball, baby.
Okay, so I'm standing here with Bill Thompson. He's new to our group. You got this, we think it's a wax stamp. Full Liberty 1820. It is a coin and it is silver, folks.
There's nothing wrong with your screen.
I wonder if that's that piece that I found that came from the inside of the sheep. I can guarantee there's something there.
Alright, so sitting here with Alan again. He finds another amazing bullet. It's got 2 rings on it.
You're about to unearth.
Oh, he's got silver!
No, it's a wash.
The Backcountry.
Hi folks, it's T-Hawk with Backcountry Diggers, and they're draining this canal in this old mill town, and we hit the mother lode. We hit pay dirt and old glass. Many old bottles that I found. This is just one that I have on me. I have many more in the car. Old embossing crown top bottles. There's lots more. We plan to hit this again until they finish building the bridge that they're working on down on the other end. Then they'll reflood this canal again, and who knows, it may never open up like this again. But what a beautiful opportunity and what a beautiful treasure hunt this has turned out to be.
Folks, this is unreal. We are finding old Coke bottles down this channel. And I mean to tell you, they are everywhere. This place dates back to the early 1900s. And I mean to tell you, they are old Coke bottles, just literally everywhere. Look here. There's one. It's broke though. But here's an old bottle. Let's see, it's probably broke. No, it is not. Look at that. Wow. That is awesome. That looks like an old A&W root beer bottle. I mean, they're just everywhere. I'm going to set them down and come back later and grab them. Tom's down there. He's finding a lot of bottles. Look here. Here's another one. I don't know what that was, but now that one might not be as old. I mean, they're just everywhere. Here's another one. I'm going to have to get in the water for this one. Look here. That's another Coca-Cola bottle. Now that's a newer style. This place hasn't been drained. See that crawdad right there? See that crawdad? Huh? Yeah, I'm coming. Folks, this is just unbelievable. I mean, there are bottles just everywhere. I can't get over it. At some of these bottles. And you can tell this right here is very old. What? Oh, it's a Dr. Pepper. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. And the top is broke out. Man. This is unbelievable. Here's another one. Let's see what this is. This looks like an older. Wow. I don't know what it is, but it's, what is that? That's a Pepsi Cola bottle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Another little guy. I'll leave you alone, buddy. Even though I like eating crawdads, they're good. Good to eat. Oh, I just about busted my butt. I'm gonna set these down. Go. You can't walk and not find another bottle. It's just amazing. That's an old Coke bottle. Let's see what this one is. I don't know what that is, but it's old. Unbelievable. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna keep looking just so that I can't find. This is unreal. I mean, there is just bottles laying everywhere. But look at there. 1, 2, 3, and one with a broke top in it. Wow, unbelievable. Look at that. And I got a whole nother pile sitting down there. This is unbelievable. Ooh, what is this? This looks like some old... Oh, wow. Check that out. Wow, that's beautiful. I wish I could find the other piece.
We are back in the canal searching for old bottles. My father joined us up here. We got a few old ones. Here's an old RC. This one looked to have been of orange crush. I think it was either painted or labeled. The labeling's gone, but the bottle design is still beautiful on it. We found some good ones in there. In here, I mean, that we have gotten piled up. I'll show them to you later when we get them out of here. But this is what we're working with right now. If I come across any real cool ones, I'll cut the camera back on and we'll film.
Alright guys, I found the surface find. We're back right here at this drained canal. We got Mr. Tom here with us. We're out in the water. But I found the surface find. And it's actually pretty cool. Check that out. Old mule shoe. And it's in relatively good condition, man. But we are still finding all kinds of bottles. I mean, there is bottles everywhere. There's one right here. But it's just, I mean, there goes another one. What you got? Look at all them bottles out there in the water. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's water. This one's Pepsi Cola, yeah. It's water. But there's bottles all out in that water. Some of them just everywhere. Some of them broken, some of them are good shape. You just gotta kind of pull them out and see how they look. Alright guys. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Alright, so Rick taught us in to get into this canal. As you can see, there's some old glass. This is old Pepsi Cola. Chester, look at the embossing on this.
What is that?
It's glass.
Is it sharp?
Be careful, but you gotta see this. It's Pepsi Cola. Let's go hunting.
Alright folks, I got another surface find, and I think it's pretty cool. Check this out. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's pretty freaking cool. It's some old pottery. Wow. That looks like an old spittoon or something. Oh, is there stuff on here? It's hard to tell. Hey, check this out, guys. This is an old Ford that used to come through here. It's pretty cool. You can tell how high it was. They built this dam up. This used to be an old road, which is pretty cool. Still, we got some there's an old cross tie nail in it. Pretty awesome.
Hi folks, this is T-Hawk with Backcountry Diggers, and today we're back at the mill town that Rick has permission on, and the canal has been drained, and we have spent a little bit of time in here already digging out old bottles, which I'll show you later. Chester's detecting under that old wooden Ford right there, seeing what he can pull out. He's already pulled out a few mule shoes and a nice old horseshoe from this area. And we're joined today by Mike Noble and Bill Thompson. Bill's way down on the other end of this ravine somewhere. And there's Mike right there. We're gonna go catch up with him and see if he's found anything good. Stay tuned for that.
Alright folks, we got another surface find here. Check it out. Oh wow, look at that. That is going to be awesome to clean up. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I think that is either copper or brass. Oh my goodness. Wow. Unbelievable. Check that out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I think climbing is heading back up this way. But we're going to keep on looking. Alright guys, let's keep on getting on. Find the next one.
Alright folks, me and Chester are still detecting right here next to this old bridge. And I just pulled out part of an old horseshoe. Alright, well, we'll keep looking, see what else we can come up with.
Alright guys and gals, we're back out here at the canal. We got the whole gang here today. I just had a find. There it is. I'm not sure if it's an old key or an eye bolt. They don't have any threads on it. It's pretty cool though. I think I'll hang on to it.
Alright, I just found another high conductor. Some sort of old piece of brass or copper. Not exactly sure what that is. Interesting though. I really don't know. Any ideas, let me know.
Alright guys, we're still in this canal. We've been down here for about 2 hours and I found 2 mule shoes, a couple pennies. Let's see here, I found this little marble, which is pretty cool. There's an oldie but goodie. And I also found this. This is a surface find. If you can see that, an old harmonic reed. Pretty cool. There are surface finds everywhere down here. I'm enjoying this spot, I tell you. And the bad thing is it won't be open but for 2 weeks. And then it's going to be filled back up. But I'll keep looking, see what we can find.
So the project they're working on here is they're reconstructing a new bridge, taking down the old bridge. So they're having to drain this canal because the old bridge has become unsafe. But look at these fish, guys. They're all trapped in that one little deep spot. Can't get out. That's some big fish in that one. Those little areas right there. Alright, so Mikey decided to come out in that pool and play with the fish. I think they like you.
I don't think they like me. Oh, sorry, John.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Me too. Oh, you got one.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm up here with Bill Thompson and we're walking a new stretch of channel that was previously flooded that we just now got access to. And we're running across some more bottles up this way. And what you got there, my friend? Old whiskey flask type, ain't it?
Yeah.
That might have been from Prohibition era. Oh, it's got embossing on it.
Federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle.
Hey,
It's got a seam in it. So,
still could have been Prohibition era. Has it got a date?
so
48.
648.
Pretty cool though. I like that
Yeah,
one.
well, I might keep that one.
I think that's a keeper. I do. And we run across this. This looks like one of those old carts for a mining cart, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. Old mining cart wheels down here. That's all kind of stuff here. There's Mike down there. Alright folks, so I just want to do a little wrap up of some of the bottles that we found in the canal. You see that we are, well, that I am surrounded by bottles everywhere on the table. We pulled so many that I was just not able to do a whole lot of video, plus there was also locals joining us in the canal, so I spent a lot of time off camera just trying to keep busy looking, you know, and finding some of the best ones, because we weren't the only ones in there collecting. So yeah, let me just show you some of these awesome bottles that I came up with. If you watch Carolina Cheapo's video, you'll see this one on there. I've done some cleaning on it. It was brown. It was. It looked more like this one, which has not been cleaned yet. This is a embossed knee-high bottle, and I've got to clean it still. But it turned out to be a beautiful emerald green color, and it says Caravan Pale Dry Ginger Ale, and on the bottom it has March 24th, 1931 on it. So yeah, that was one of the cooler ones that I found, and a lot of these bottles came out, you know, reading from the 20s and 30s. So yeah, it's just amazing how much these beverages have changed over the years, going from totally embossed onto the glass to paper labels and painted labels. So we were lucky to get on these old embossings with bottles. Here's a Woods Beverages. It's a company based out of Gaffney, right here in South Carolina, and it's got their embossment logo on this front side, and it's also got Woods Beverages embossment on the back with Supreme Quality, it says, and of course it's got the date on the bottom, which I can't make out. But it's some very cool old embossed glass. This one was probably at one time had a paper or a painted label at the bottom, but it was still unique because of the embossed hearts all the way around the top of it, so I kept this one. Can't read that date either. But it's a very cool old soda bottle of some sort. I didn't think that there was one other found of these in there, and there was no other of the ginger ale like this one. Let's see, what else can I show you here. We got these Dr. Pepper bottles. They were also brown when we first got them. I did a little research on this. It's not embossed, so to speak, but there was another process called debossing, where instead of the glass protruding to the outside, it goes to the inside, like it was engraved into the bottle. So that's what debossing looks like, and that's a Dr. Pepper bottle from the 30s. And on the back, it's got a debossed clock that says 10, 2, and 4 on that side. 6.5 ounces, all debossed. That's a beautiful bottle. I'm happy to have that one. Let's see, what else can I show you here. This one I have not cleaned yet. It is an Orange Crush with the embossing on the front. It's a Pat D Orange Crush bottle. So that one's neat. It's got one little chip in the bottom of it there. But I've got some more of these too, so I'm not too worried about it. But that's just an example of some that we pulled. And I've got like 2 duffel bags full of these things that I've got to go through. There's no way I can video it all, so I'm just going to show you some of the cooler ones. This one is really neat. This was a cork top small medicine bottle, and it says Capidine on it. So there were some other cork top bottles in there, but most of those that we find were broken. So I was lucky to get this one. I'm sure once it's cleaned up, it's going to have that beautiful amber color to it. Real proud of that little bottle. I like that one, cork top. Some of the other guys found the same Capidine with screw tops on the top, so this is the only cork top one that came out of there. But yep, that's a real neat one. And last but not least, I'm going to show you my favorite one that come out of there, and this one's really special. This is a really early one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see the bubble in the bottom from the machine working, you know, from the very first, when they were blown in. It's some really old glass right there. Really thick at the bottom. It's almost got a bubble look to the inside where it was blown in. It's not as machined as some of these newer ones. It has no date on it at the bottom. It has no manufacturer of any kind at the bottom, but it's embossed and it says New Grape on it, and it's got grapes and leaves, you know, I guess grapevines or grape leaves or whatever it is. It's New Grape, and it's got a beautiful light blue, sky blue color to it. Now that it's been cleaned up a little bit, absolutely my favorite one. This is a really old one here, folks. I looked up New Grape on the internet, and I've seen some newer examples where they kind of come up in like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of like an ice cream cone shape. It comes up round and it smooths out and it goes back round again and it goes back up. And they were from the 20s and 30s, and we seen some of those in there, but every one was busted, unfortunately. That was a really beautiful shaped bottle, but we didn't find any complete ones in there. Or at least we didn't get to them before the locals did. But I was lucky to get this one, and I only seen one other example of it, and it says it was this is the rarest one of the New Grape bottles. So I'm thinking this is an earlier production than the fancy ones that I just described. Not sure of the age of this one, but yeah, this is definitely older glass here. This is probably the oldest soda bottle that came out of that canal. I'm lucky to have it. But anyway, yeah, that's what we were dealing with. I didn't do too much detecting. We did a little bit in there. Like I said, just getting in and out of there was treacherous. I mean, it doesn't look it on video, but it was nice getting in there and finding all these bottles. We had a really good time. I didn't get to focus on too much filming as I was pulling them out. Reason being, like I said, there was other people in there looking, and we wanted to get as many and collect as many as we could. And to be honest, I was just fixated on wow. I mean, you know, I just could not believe we were in such a situation, like in the right place at the right time. And I'm telling you, that canal's clean now. There's not a bottle stirring left in there. I'm pretty sure there's some under the gravel and sand, but we did not have the tools to dig through it. I tried a little bit. I brought a rake and was unsuccessful in finding too many. But yeah, it was a good time for sure. And if we ever get a chance to do something like that again, that'll be really nice. I'm not the biggest bottle collector out there, but who could resist the opportunity for free treasure? Not me. What an amazing time we had down there, and what a bunch of beautiful finds. There's plenty more to come. Just watch my channel. Watch Rick, Carolina Cheapo's channel for more, and Mike Noble, he actually got out there with us one day, and he's got a video coming out of what they found in there that day. It's just going to be a bunch of amazing collection of videos, but this one's mine, and I thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and thanks for all your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye.